sometimes I just feel like I'm just existing, not living. So with these few years that I've been going through self-improvement, something like 5 or 6 years, it just feels like pretty repetitive. Like just staying disciplined with a routine and feeling motivated and just like getting out of these ruts or these times when I feel demotivated and doing these things I do in my routine, like going to the gym, studying, working on YouTube, and reading the Bible, a lot of other things. And it just feels very, very repetitive. And just me in like, this disciplined, this disciplined environment that I'm in, that I'm forcing myself to be disciplined and follow my schedule to better myself. It feels like I'm just existing and going through the motions. Now I think about it, it just seems pretty similar with living a sedentary lifestyle of this repetitiveness of sitting on the couch or doom scrolling, playing video games. It just, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel that similarity. But the only difference is that my habits are more people will call productive, while opposed to the chud life that people call it. It's like degenerate and it's not fulfilling. And it just seems like the habits that I'm doing, like journaling, reading the Bible, getting closer to God, studying, and lifting weights, it just it doesn't, well, me trying to draw closer to God, that's fulfilling. But in opposed to like uh worldly things like lifting, but like those good habits like lifting weights, working on goals, and studying, that doesn't really seem very much fulfilling as seeking God. But the habits that I'm doing, like it's not like chasing like dopamine hits, like playing video games, but it's it's the habits that I do that will help me draw closer to God. But I'm not identifying myself with those habits, if you know what I'm getting at. It just seems as if like I'm living the chud lifestyle, but in just a healthy and productive aspect. It's like I'm just going through the motions in life of staying disciplined and in the similar type of David Goggins lifestyle, you know? It's not that I'm like feeling miserable or anything through that. It just I just kind of like am feeling that similarity, just kind of. And I've said this in like previous videos where I felt like self improvement kind of ruined me because like I don't take the time to socialize, like hang out with friends and experience life, like travel, you know? Because I just have this like thinking in my mind that no, I gotta stick to schedule, I gotta grind, you know? But sometimes I just gotta like back off from the disciplined and ambitious mindset. Well, obviously you gotta be ambitious and you need to have motivation, discipline to be able to achieve your goals and to really fulfill your calling of what God has for you. And I'm feeling like God has called me to make these videos to try to and well, for me, I just want to get my videos out there and just talk, you know, get better at talking to camera and talk about my life and my experience of self-improvement and my walk with God, and eventually try to evangelize. But just wanted to share my thoughts out there with just me feeling like I'm just existing, I'm not living life. Because there's more to life than just staying inside and grinding, and also just staying inside and scrolling, playing video games. So for me, I just feel like I just gotta keep my eyes up on God and seek Him more. So I feel like when you're getting into self improvement, and also when you're just doing bad habits that are not fulfilling, like just like watching porn or scrolling, playing video games, and when you're in self improvement, when it gets too much, where it gets to too addicting or too you're too much in that like grind mode, you know. well, for self-improvement, you're in that grind mode, but for the other habits, like the unfulfilling habits, you're just stuck in there. That, in my opinion, is where it draws the line to back off from it and to just calm yourself and to remember that your identity is in Christ and that you're a child of God, that there's no need to be worried or too like ambitious, or else you're just gonna be too obsessed with the goal. But you gotta keep your mind on Jesus. So I just need to live life, just enjoy life, enjoy my summer, while at the same time trying to be ambitious and chasing my goals. But there's more to it in life than just staying inside. That's all I have for today. Trust in God, believe in Him, and just start self improvement. Because in the long run, it'll be better for you. God bless.